So we have to do this project for my public health class where we have to use the public transportation on Friday here in Omaha. So we have to find like all these different places. And I'm looking at the map earlier today, and there's no way to put the bus routes in with the things that you need/want to see. I stopped at the Buc-ee's on 13th by my house, and I had to go in and be like, hey, I'm doing this project. Do you have any paper maps? Because I'm going to map everything out because, I have anxiety. And he doesn't. Nobody has paper maps anymore. So he told me to go across the river to the truck stop, and they should have paper maps there. So Snap Bros for the win! Look what I found!
So here are our little neighborhoods that I'm going to be going through on Friday. It's the Dundee and the Benson neighborhood.
Okay, so I just finished our plan for Friday. It's a process to figure this out, and the whole purpose of this project is to put ourselves in the shoes of some of the community members who depend on public transportation. Even just doing this little bit is exhausting. I just spent, 3 hours trying to come up with a plan of how to get where we need to go. Okay, so here's my mess, my color coding, our trip, my map, all my pens. And then I think of these people that need to get to their doctor's appointments or the pharmacy or things like that, and it's just how on top of it do they have to be, to plan all of this out. I'm thankful that I have a car, that I don't have to do this anytime I want to leave my house. I just would never leave.
So we made it on the bus this morning on time. Look at all of us. We're having such a good time. It was a lot easier than we thought it would be.
So we made it off the bus on our first stop. The sidewalks are all covered in ice. And the sun is gone. But your girl wore her snow pants because anxiety makes her prepared for the worst. So I'm in snow pants and snow boots and got my big winter gloves. Anyway, so we met with a clinical psychologist who happened to be on the street, and she lives in the area. And so we were talking to her a little bit. So that was a really neat public health moment.
See this mess. This is the sidewalk. Do you think a wheelchair is going to make it through this sidewalk? Do you think that this is happening for any disabled people? Got crutches, braces, anything. Look at this. There's a whole step down to where the snow hits. At least these people scooped their path here. We got a mountain to climb up ahead.
It's a library in Dundee. It's also a community center, which I thought was pretty cool. And we're in the children's section. Here's everyone working on our project. And they have these little book bundles for all the kiddos. And you do a book club, which I think is pretty neat. The next stop is going to be the Benson neighborhood. And there we're going to look at all the shops. And I'm going to try to talk them into getting some ice cream at Ted and Wally's. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we made it to Benson. We are at Ted and Wally's right now. So good. And we went to this found vintage market across the street. I don't know if you can see it or not, and it's super cute, and I just love that such a cool eclectic place is just tucked inside a neighborhood. I know that they're trying to renovate it and everything, and it's just so neat. And they have New Orleans. So much culture. So today I got this Persian Prince ice cream. Let me show it to you. And Kristen got some strawberry and chocolate. And then Allison got strawberry. And then Kaylee got chocolate in the Persian Prince. And it's so good. Okay, here I am. I made it back to my car. My biggest takeaways right now are that I can't feel my toes. And I'm wearing winter boots that are covered in fur on the inside. Our city is not accessible for people who need to use public transportation for disabilities mainly. Not like the sidewalks, they weren't scooped or salted. We had to climb piles of snow. There's no way a person who has handicaps would be able to navigate that. The second thing was the bus routes use cardinal directions, and if you don't know where you're at on what side of the street, you're gonna get on the wrong bus. And we did not get on the wrong bus, but we could have because of the cardinal directions. So now I get to go home and put on fuzzy socks and warm myself up.